If you are homeschooling in the UK or are considering homeschooling in the UK, you might want to find out if your kids are going to be required to take the state exams like the SATs or 11 plus, GCSEs while being homeschooled. And to be honest, the answer might shock you. Now, in this video, I'm going to break it all down, and I'm also going to share with you how I am preparing my kids for these exams. Listen up, even though it is not a requirement for homeschool students. Yes, state exams are not a requirement, but for me, it's an advantage. Let's get into it.
Subscribe, like, share, and comment, yo. Yeah, let me tell you now, we are the rock dogs, bringing you blogs from the positivity in you. Check in with us, we'll bring you fun, education, family, marriage clips, yeah. Stay tuned for the challenges, fame moves and travel. We got your back. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Mr. God got you, yeah. We are the rock dogs, yo. Like, share, and comment, yeah. We are the rock dogs, Mr. Link the link, yo. Rock dogs, rock dogs. We are the rock dogs.
Kindly pardon the hand on the spectacle, all right? Welcome, mates. Thanks for checking into the Positivity In, where everything is copacetic because God is in it. If you are new here, welcome. By checking in on today's vlog video, you have automatically been given the silver package. But please do upgrade to gold by subscribing to this channel, or go all the way up top to platinum by not only subscribing but like this video. Check in with the comments below and share the content with your friends. I'm your host, Danielle Rob Don, and to all our returning mates, big up yourself. Thank you so much for always checking into the Positivity In. Guys, I am so happy to be filming this video, and I want to say a big thank you to Tamira from Tamira and Zane, who asked this question because it's very relevant. And I know a lot of persons who are homeschooling or contemplating homeschooling do wonder, do I have to have my kids do it? If they don't do it, is there a consequence? We're going to cover that today. Now, first thing first, let's get to understand what are some of the state exams offered in the UK. So the UK offers SATs, and SATs are offered in year 2 and year 6. Now, these exams are designed to really assess the school's performance and not necessarily the student themselves performance. Do you understand? So in that case, homeschoolers are not required to take them. Now, hear this part. However, if you at any point, plan to transition your child into a grammar school or a private school, they are going to be required to take the 11 plus or, some other entrance assessment. So that is the year 6 assessment of the SATs. All right. So if you intend to have your kids going to a grammar school or a private school, they will need, these scores to have that edge in placement, or they'll have to take an entrance exam, to get in. Now, GCSEs, that's on a different level. GCSEs and A-levels, these two are not legally required, but if your child decide that they want to become a professional in certain career path, they will need to do these exams. All right. Now, because we are homeschoolers, in order to have our kids sit these exams, it's going to require us as parents to register them as private candidates to sit these exams at a center that is approved here in the UK. All right. Now, even though my kids are not required to sit these exams as homeschoolers, I am from the islands. I'm a Jamaican, and education is on another level for us. And, you know, I see it fit, necessary for me to prepare my kids for them. And here's the reason why. Well, more than one. One of the reasons for this is that I want to keep my options open. So should they go back into school, I don't want my kids to be left behind. I want them to be able to really, have a smooth, transition per se into the system. Now, it is also, and this is number two, it is also a great way to assess my kids' progress when they do these exams, because standardized tests basically give a benchmark to see, how these kids are doing when compared to the national standards. So for me, it is very, very useful. Now, it is especially useful if the kids are going to be going forward into taking the GCSEs or the A levels. No, listen, my kids, even if they decide to do a skill, them have to do this. All right, they have to do this. So even though they're at the primary level, I've been, teeny weeny introducing them to some CSEC prep through the high school secondary syllabus. All right. Now, on top of all of that, I believe that exam skills helps to train us with life skills. Because when you have an exam, you're prepping for an exam, you're, putting yourself together, pulling yourself together to do an exam. It helps with time management. It helps with, working under pressure, and it helps with, training the brain to recall, to register, to, keep valuable information even outside of, the academic sphere. All right, so it has several benefits. Now, I did mention that as homeschoolers, you would have to be registered in a private center, and so if you decide to have your child take the state exams, I'm going to be sharing with you now how you can go about doing it. The first thing is that you're going to find an exam center. So you have to contact your local schools. So the schools that are in your area, just contact them, or, phone an independent exam center that accepts private candidates. And for the exams, especially GCSEs, guys, you have to register early. Like, keep tabs on when registration starts, so you don't miss out on having your kids sit the exam when you want them to have it done. All right, so GCSEs and A levels registration usually takes place, probably a month or so in advance, but don't try register less than a month. All right, you will also need to choose the exam board that you want your kids to sit the exam with. So for GCSEs, because when I was doing the introduction of my kids to the exams, I had to choose what exam board I want them to write. So I had to talk with my husband to find out what is it that they use at his school, and that's the one I chose. So they have the Ed Excel, they have the AQA, the OCR, and all of these exams do have different requirements. So you don't want to be prepping your kids for Ed Excel and then you're going to have them sit the OCR. All right. Also, there are books that you can use in preparation for these exams because you want your kids to be successful. So there are books that you can use to help with preparations to have like that mock experience. These are available on like the CGP website, so you can check them out. For the books that they do have, you can go on Amazon. These are available there because my kids are using the CGP for the 11 plus exam prep. So these are books that are helpful. I also use BBC Bite Size. If you watch my homeschool vlogs, you'll hear me talking about it. You'll see the kids using it. These helps with the preparation. You have other learning platforms available like Seneca Learning. I don't use that one, but you can always use it. So if you're considering the 11 plus or GCSEs, these are helpful online tools that are available for you. All right, I don't want this video to be too long, so let's conclude. And the answer is no. Homeschoolers do not need to take state exams here in the UK. I don't know about US, I don't know about Canada, if Canada allow homeschooling or anywhere else, but in the UK, homeschoolers are not required to take state exams, but it can be a great option, it's an asset, depending on your child's future plans. What is it that your child wants to be when they grow up? Will this require them to go to university, college? Do they just want to go and learn a skill and you're okay with them just learning the skill and not having that, to back it up? It is up to you and the child. But for me, I think it's always an advantage to have the kids prepare and sit these exams, come out successful, and be able to move on. Now, one of the things about homeschool is that it gives you the flexibility to, based on your child's ability, to start these exams earlier and, have them even enter college, at a younger age to get to, the goals that they have long term. But as I say, it is all up to you, the parent, and of course, what you and your child, see as a preference based on the present and future plans. Don't just plan for today, take into consideration how these decisions will impact the future, plans that you have and the kids have for, career and all that kind of stuff. What do you think about this? Let me know. Are you planning to, have your kids sit the state exams? How are you preparing your kids for these exams? Are you planning to skip them altogether? Let me know in the comment section. I do hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a like. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you won't miss out on any homeschooling vlogs, tips, or that which we do in between. See you next time. Have for yourself a blessed, fabulous day. I can't take off the spectacle now. Please put God in your process. Once God is in your process, absolutely everything, not some things, but absolutely everything will be copacetic. Peace.
We got your back. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Me say God got ya. Yeah. We are the rock dons. Yo, like, share, and comment. Yeah. Yeah. We are the rock dons. The rock dons. Me say link the link. Yo, rock dons.